Permanent LRAS. This happens when a permanent supply shock changes the economy's ability to produce in the long run. For example, new technology or a lasting loss of resources. In the ADAS model, this shifts the long-run aggregate supply curve, or LRAS. A positive shock shifts LRAS right and potential output increases. A negative shock shifts LRAS left. Potential output decreases. Because this is permanent, the economy will settle at a new long-run equilibrium. Below, I have an LRAS graph. LRAS, or long-run aggregate supply, is the vertical line highlighted in green. Aggregate supply is the line with a positive slope highlighted in blue. Aggregate demand is the line with a negative slope highlighted in pink. On the x-axis, highlighted in red, we have real GDP, which is represented by Y. On the y-axis, we have price highlighted in yellow and represented by P. Where long-run aggregate supply, and aggregate demand all intersect is called an equilibrium. This also shows the real GDP at that point and the price at that point. Let's say there's a terrorist attack and physical capital like a factory is destroyed. This will shift aggregate supply to the left. We now have a different intersection between aggregate supply and aggregate demand. Because of this, long-run aggregate supply needs to shift to the left. Now that all three lines are intersecting again, we have reached another equilibrium. You can see that because of the loss of physical capital, our output has decreased and our price has increased. Because this is permanent, our LRAS will not return to normal like a short-run aggregate supply would, and this will be where the economy settles at a new long-run equilibrium.